One of the things I am so proud about in this new book that I just published with Kogan Page called Success After Service: How to Take Control of Your Job Search and Career After Military Duty is that it might be one of the only books that doesn't just look at the path to employment, which is what many of you exiting the military are going to consider, but it also looks very closely at the path to education and the path to entrepreneurship. In this book, we explore what does it look like to get into the franchise model? What would you need to do to put a business plan in front of investors? How does your network have to look if you think about being a business owner? But with the Student Veterans of America annual NatCon coming up in just a little bit, I wanted to share a little bit from the book about your post-military path to education. And in here, I talk about once you decide to go back to school, your next choice will be what to study and where to attend. Nearly every college and university in the United States has programs for student veterans, which is great news for veterans pursuing education. Transitioning veterans will find resources, peers with similar experiences, and a sense of support and community on campus that may not have been there 10 or 15 years ago. And then I offered a really cool case study by Sean Brown, who shared his experience going from the military actually he exited the Marine Corps, wasn't sure what to do next, but he went into education. And he advised a few suggestions for student veterans. First, get involved in an organization on campus. He talks about the fact that when you leave the military, you have that camaraderie and connectedness, and it's really important on campus, even though we might be doing it virtually for a while, to find that. He says, number two, connect with veterans, with a veteran center on campus. Again, Student Veterans of America has campus connections all over the United States. They have centers all over the US. Find that center and tap into those resources right away. Number three, speak to an academic advisor in the department you're interested in. Sean here talks about the different resources he didn't know were available on campus, and that once he got connected, not only with the Veteran Center, but also with an advisor and a counselor, he was able to tap into some things he wasn't even sure he could qualify for. He offers up to join study groups, labs, partner groups, and committees, all focused on the same thing, right? Now you have a new mission, and that mission is getting the education and getting to graduation. And number five, he says, find a degree program that leads to a career, not just something that feels easy to you. And I want to put an exclamation point on this one, because I am coaching and mentoring a lot of veterans right now who are looking at education as a way to sort of navigate this unusual period in the workplace as we're coming through this pandemic. And they're pursuing education because it's easy, or it's something that's similar to what they did in the military. But I would encourage you to think about something you're passionate about, as well as something that has a career path attached to it. So not just because it's easy and not just because you know how to do it. He also says, attend job fairs, conferences, and career expos on campus. Now, right now, in the beginning of 2021, we're doing a lot of those virtually. Virtual job fairs, virtual career conferences, those are happening. Sign up, get involved. He also says, keep your resume and LinkedIn updated, and he offers some great tips for that. All of these are career building tools. And in Success After Service, it's all about career. Whether you go right into employment as you exit the military, whether you pursue education, or whether you become an entrepreneur. This book really does provide a roadmap, and I just wanted to put a spotlight on education because of the time of year and because some of the activities that you might be participating in, like the Student Veterans of America NatCon 2021, which is coming up here soon. Hope you enjoyed this brief excerpt from the book. You can find it on Amazon. Thank you.